All right, it's standard at this point to make the obligatory observation that I am the last person between you and the bar. Truth be told, though, I asked for this spot. And the reason that I asked for this spot is because what I'm going to share with you is so powerful, I wanted you to part with this information, and then you mix it with a little alcohol, and it's going to generate tremendous ideas to take our industry to a new level. So let me address the elephant in the room first. You're probably wondering, why is this height challenge sales guy from a small but really awesome integrator from upstate New York, who's only been in this industry for a couple of years, going to tell you guys, who are like the visionaries of this industry, anything insightful? The answer to that question, the short answer to that question, is that I'm going to show you what you guys do well. So, when I got to Giant a couple of years ago, they've been doing well for 13 years. Before I showed up, I was the first sales guy they ever had. So I said, I got to figure out what these guys are doing right. And then I kind of expanded, and I said, well, let me figure out what the whole industry is doing right. Like, what are the best companies and the best people in this industry doing? So that kind of led to a 2-year exhaustive study. So we have behind-the-scenes footage. We have some archive footage to actually see what the best companies and the best people are doing. Okay. So what I'm showing you right now is kind of Motherhood and Apple Pie. That's not my slide. Did you guys switch it? Okay. So you're looking at this and you're going, oh, that's people, process, great plan. That's Motherhood and Apple Pie, right? That is certainly not worth staying here instead of being on the first guy in the line at the bar. But what I am going to show you is how you guys put it into action, because that is where the power and that is where the money is. So it starts with a great plan, right? You know who had a good plan? Extenet had a good plan. So when they got in front of Mark Gansey and Digital Realty, or Digital Bridge rather, it was a good enough plan to the tune of $1 billion.
Dr. Eva, while you were in space, I created a way for us to make huge sums of legitimate money and still maintain the ethics and the business practices of an evil organization.
Yeah, Doctor, it's a really good plan.
Okay. So then you have to, as Kerry pointed out before, it's a competitive talent market right now. So you got to find people wherever, whenever. When Steve Osterloff was building the team at T-Mobile a number of years ago, he followed that philosophy. I'm going to find the right people no matter where I am.
In the hole! Hey, young fellow, I was hoping to squeeze in 9 holes before this rain starts.
Certainly, Your Eminency.
Take my bag, huh?
Certainly, Your Magnificence.
Okay, come on, chop chop. Let's go.
So from now on, he needs to be known as Your Magnificence. Okay, hire the best salespeople. Again, when I'm talking the best salespeople, I'm not just talking to people who have average skills. I'm talking about people who have a unique skill set. And somebody who's not here today, but who does possess that, is Tom Chamberlain from Westel. So I'll let him tell you about it.
Chicks dig me because I rarely wear underwear, and when I do, it's usually something unusual.
If you know Tom. Okay, so earlier we heard Carrie, and she did a great presentation about getting the right people and finding the right people. And it's tough, and you want to make sure that you vet these candidates properly. Well, the team at Broadstaff, Russ and Carrie, have kind of a unique way to interview the candidates that they do find.
Why do you think I rang that? Aren't you going to ask me why I rang that bell?
No. Possibly. Why did you ring that bell?
Why do you think I rang that bell? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Too late.
Works here. Does it work? All right. Now, we know that this is a relationship business. We heard it 20 times today, maybe more. You have to have good relationships not only with customers, but with your vendors, with real estate, even your competitors. Somebody who really embodies that is Marty Coleman, sitting right here in the front thing, formerly of Nexius. He was stolen by Dewberry. And why did they steal him? I'll let one of the senior executives at Verizon Wireless tell you why.
Oh, well, he's very popular, Ed. The sportos, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads, they all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
Okay. Teamwork. It's all about teamwork. And this is a stressful business, right? Especially doing business in New York and especially doing business at Sprint. Where's Jeannie? Oh, she can't be here. All right. So at Sprint, Jeannie Cottrell has to deal with some difficult situations. And when she gets caught in a jam, the great thing is the whole team jumps in to help her.
I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Down. Get a hold of yourself.
Stewardess, please let me handle this.
I've got to get
Calm down. Now get back to your seat. I'll take care of this. Calm down. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Doctor, you want another phone? Everything's going to be all right. Please.
Sister, please, now handle this.
I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Out of here. I've got to get out of here.
All right, that's now being used as a United Airlines training video. Okay, Solid went from being a small company here in North America to now being a large global enterprise. And that really hasn't changed Ken Sandfeld, who I was hoping would be here today. He still has a very open door policy, whether it's whoever comes to his door. So Chris Salter wants to come talk to Ken Sandfeld, his door is always open to him.
Retooling, I'll retool you!
Mr. Shirley, Merry Christmas.
Who's that? Excuse me, I'm in the middle of an important call. Get me somebody. Anybody. And get me somebody while I'm waiting.
Okay, so it's all about the customer, right? And we have to interact with customers. We have to interact with venue folks. You have to there's got to be a customer focus. And you wouldn't think about it at AT&T, but AT&T does have people who are very customer focused. And one of those people is Nat Bargman. And so I'll let him explain what kind of makes him special.
What would you say you do here?
Well, look, I already told you. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to. I have people skills. I am good at dealing with people. Can't you understand that? What the hell is wrong with you people?
All right, earlier today, just a few minutes ago, we got to see, and we all know Mike Keota, now of Corning, is a thought leader in this industry. And he will tell you his opinions and he will communicate them to you often. What you might not know about Mike is that he is also very receptive to new ideas. He's very open-minded. If you give him a new idea, he's going to give it, a fair shake. This is a long time ago, by the way.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Very open. And that's when he had hair. Okay. So what does this mean, a disciplined, flexible process? I mean, you got to have process. Process is important. Without it, we'd have anarchy. But there are going to be times, and you know them, when you have to be flexible, when you have to say, I know what the book says about this, but we have a customer, they got to get up, we got to get it done. Where does this exist? Believe it or not, once again, AT&T. I swear to God. Here, I'll show you.
We have sort of a problem here. Yeah, you apparently didn't put one of the new cover sheets on your TPS reports.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about that. I forgot.
Yeah. You see, we're putting the cover sheets on all TPS reports now before they go out. Did you see the memo about this?
Yeah, I have the memo right here. I just forgot. But it's not shipping out till tomorrow, so there's no problem.
Yeah. If you could just go ahead and make sure you do that from now on, that would be great. And I'll go ahead and make sure you get another copy of that memo. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. That's not a picture of me when I was in the Navy, but it's pretty close. So Phillips Lytle has kind of established, and this is a business where contracts are very important. And Phillips Lytle has kind of established themselves as sort of the go-to company for doing DAS contracts and real estate and stuff like that. So we have some early footage of David Bronston. Is he in the room? Where's David? Oh, I told him to come. Anyway, this is David in his early days, but this is why Phillips Lytle is such a crack legal team.
Ben. All right, fine. It's time to make your opening statement. Come on, Ben.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
Okay. Who here has been on a Verizon Walk? It's been a very competitive, the business has gotten more and more competitive. And so as a result, they're inviting more and more vendors on these walks. And we're going through active businesses and they bring their contractors and electrician and they can get very disorganized. The fortunate thing is Verizon really manages these well. So it's not disruptive and it's, but these integrators are very eager to be there. So this is a typical walk. That really happened. We had to do a walk through a secure facility, and it was one of these things where they could not have us be, they had to be escorted, and that we kept losing the C-squared engineer. He kept wandering off. So that's, where'd he go? Everybody stay right here. Okay. Okay. So we know that sometimes inside the projects can be chaos. It's sort of the monkey in the Coke machine, right? But we want the customer's perception to be everything is going smooth. I mean, we do this at Giant. Giant thinks that all of our customers think that we're great. But I'll tell you who's made this an art form, going back to C-squared. C-squared truly coordinates their projects well. It is truly an art form. Oh. Okay. We know the DAS business can hit some obstacles. So can the DAS conference business hit some obstacles. And the beautiful thing, we were talking to Alyssa last night, and she was just talking, nothing could go wrong. I'm calm, cool, and collected. And that's the beautiful thing about her organization. They could have a scheduling problem. They can have, the caterer doesn't come or whatever. Nothing is going to faze them. Okay. Every now and then, we have to go out and find customer troubles. We don't know what's causing the problem, but there's something not right. Adam Durando, who is like, Rain Man when it comes to this stuff, is particularly good, he's from Sprint, at finding troubles and getting to the bottom of what's causing the problem.
Here it is.
Oh.
It's no big deal.
Oh.
All right. So we can't have fear in this business, right? Sometimes you're going to be facing terrible troubles, customers angry, users are upset, everybody's upset, and the problem looks like this. Well, when Man Wireless gets called in, and Javier is called on the job, nothing is going to faze him. He's going to go in there and not back down.
Right.
Well, maybe some. Okay, finally, we got to stop and smell the roses. You know, it's a busy business. We're doing deals, and we never take the time to stop and smell the roses. Here we have Corning, who just won a $1 billion deal, and they hired Mike Keota. So normally a state organization, they went and really celebrated that win.
Yeah. Oh, and remember, next Friday is Hawaiian Shirt Day. So, you know, if you want to, go ahead and wear a Hawaiian shirt and jeans.
That's Corning. It's a fun place. Anyway, here's hoping that your celebrations are a lot more like this. And I wish you all the best of success, and hopefully this was helpful. Can I call the bars open? No. You got a standing ovation. We have 2 more hours of bar time, right?
Thank you. What a fun way to end the day. Thank you all very much for being here. We appreciate. We hope you learned something, gained something, met someone that will help you moving forward. So if there's anything that you would like to see at a NEDAS event going forward, please let me know. I want to make it beneficial for everybody, and I want to keep you guys coming back. We do have the cocktail reception that is on the 3rd floor, same place as lunch from 6 to 8. We are a little early, so I will, as you guys have been troopers all day, we'll have them open the bar early, but food won't start until 6. Next up for NEDAS, we have the Boston Symposium on July 12th at the District Hall. It's the same location it was last year if you've been there. And then in October, we're going back to DC. Both of those are symposiums. The setup is a little differently. It's half-day educational sessions followed by a networking reception. So it's not the full-day summit like we had today. We do have sponsorship opportunities available for both events. If you do sign up today, we have a 10% discount on those. And then additionally, if you commit to an annual sponsorship for 2018, it's a 20% discount on those opportunities. So if you are interested, I suggest you find me and sign up so you can save a bunch of money. I want to take a moment to thank the NEDAS team for the support today, Cheryl and Alyssa and everyone else who kind of helped make this happen. It's definitely not a one-man show, it's a team effort, so we wouldn't be able to do it without the team. So huge, if you can help me give a round of applause to my team, appreciate it.